And don't trip.
I'm not talking. I'm not accepting.
Don't trip. This is going to be one of them when you least expect it, expect it. Y'all think I sit here by myself? Why do you think when I was 17 I decided to join the military? Even though I ain't got no friends there. Or they call the police on your ass. Or maybe they don't know the law. Oh, they want to see how I'm going to handle it too? I'll show you. Everybody on my doggone Facebook should have tried to protect this disabled veteran from the likes of a Michelle Smith. That gets in cahoots. I don't care what the people online say they did. I don't go to the chats to check. I got me a real good fucked up text message from them. But you know, I seen good ones too. But mine are not offensive. Although it may offend some motherfuckers. It's offensive, but it ain't offensive. It's defensive, offensive. It's a big difference. Same letters on the paper. Now I'm saying they're going to be doing a real good investigation. Not that I haven't been getting an investigation behind what you guys have already done behind you guys, probably the real police and some fake motherfuckers you sent up there, and this investigation. Now, this is going to be a real one. You know why? Because I ain't no punk bitch. I didn't call you anything. I just told you what I ain't. I didn't even threaten you. But I'm just saying, y'all thought y'all was professional. Y'all think y'all need to sneak in. It's just one of me. There's so many of you guys. But by the time one is talked to, everyone will know. So I might as well let you know they're coming. I don't know where on the globe you're going to hide from the Inspector General. Oh, each state and stuff got their own. And I know y'all's around the United States. But Michelle, Leslie, Derek, Lila, and Dwayne, y'all know that don't matter a goddamn. They don't even have to fly over. They might just have a detective in each area deploy out and do a little old Zoom conference after that. When they get to the case, we don't know. Because they're going to have to investigate to see if they're going to investigate. I know one thing for sure. They ain't going to have seen a motherfucker that already been fucked with by OSI come knock on OSI's door. And I'm here to tell you, I am. What's there to be afraid of now? I'm not the little girl. I've already trained for this. In other words, I've already had a very in-depth conversation with the OSI agents. Even after that. That's where you that's where the big crime comes in, Michelle, and everyone. When they use my fear of my past experience with the Office of Special Investigations, they don't think that I'm brave enough to go talk to them. That's because they're stupid enough to think that I haven't already for something else. Now, the fear came when I first wrote that, the claim I let y'all listen to, the first little computer talk. But once I wrote it down and turned it in, there was no more fear. It was a, ooh wee, I can't wait. It's going to be Christmas because I know I'm right. And guess what? Wasn't no chicken butt telling me to take a suck. They seem to think I work on YouTube. Why would I be working on YouTube? First of all, if I go to work, I'm going to be all the way dressed. So I'm just on YouTube, doing the best I can to change the color of the day. So y'all don't know, I got more parts in this play. The Wiz. I plays Dorothy. I already used to tell them about 8 years ago that I feel like Michael Jackson on The Wiz. I got all these things in my head. I don't know what I'm about to do with them, but hey, baby, I've been doing stuff with them. I've been feeling like the Tin Man a little bit about a year ago because I'd be crying for my sister. A-teeny, 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 a-teeny. But then I remember Teeny rolled over on his ass. And I said, slide some more to me. Let it trickle down my spine. And then y'all thought I was too scared. And I became that lion that ain't quite that coward. That's that cub that left to the military. Y'all didn't know I could talk. See, the people outside in the world think I talk quiet. And then Tony talks quieter, so does Marsha. And then you get to the Jacksons and they talk quiet. I'm probably the loudest one. Auntie can be quiet. I have a hard time. I just have to not talk at all. Because I don't whisper very good. See how that works? Tiny, you talk so loud, everybody gonna hear you. Well, baby, guess what? I have to live my life with this voice. So far, I've been doing okay. That laugh, my nana gave it to me. And the sneeze. And I started wanting to do puzzles in the penny press. So you do logic puzzles for fun, no matter how hard it is. You have to want to know which one of these motherfuckers rolled up in the green car with 3 wheels and a flower pot with some purple flowers and a pot roast for the roller rink race on Wednesday. And who came Thursday with the green car? He didn't have no flower pot. He just had some flower seeds. And so they're questions. They don't be questions. They'll say one of them had a red car. You're like, okay, bitch. Was that the first clue, ho? We already know one of them got the red car. Then it'll say, the one that does not have the yellow car's name is Greg. It'd be like, bitch, we don't want to know who don't got. We want to know who got. But you still put that in. You're like, okay, Greg, you ain't got the yellow. I don't know if he got the blue car. Or it might say, Greg don't have the yellow car. But either him or Mary has the blue car. Then they'll say, and the green car had 5 wheels. And Jerry does not own that one. So I like those. Baby. Do a few of those. You can print them up on your phone. In case you was wondering how you did. What I didn't know in all that I've been through is the knowledge that families do that, betray you like that. I had never trusted my mom, but I didn't know that siblings betray one another for a mother that no one likes. No, they didn't fake that they don't like her. Not in my presence with her gone. And they faked liked me, and they faked like her. But see, that's what a parent has to learn. There's no commitment or loyalty or real love because you had to teach them fake love. So one day when they realize, and they don't have to have a whole brain cell for this, all they have to do is listen to other people and consider it instead of saying no, not, especially when I say it and they're my brother and sister. You know why? Because there's nothing that they know that they didn't allow me to teach them. Oh, I didn't teach you that at college, Tony, but I taught you everything you needed to know to get there. I still seem to be smarter than you, and you think that I haven't had enough college. You was too busy not doing everything I said. Because I went to college when I was 16. Or I was waiting to go when I qualified at 16. You don't get it? When you go to the Air Force, that might as well be college with an M16. Especially since my AFSC required courses in college. And then OJT. Most jobs don't need that, but mine did so. Until you start listening to things like that, you'll already think you're smarter than everyone. You have to remember what makes me think like this, what lets me know. First of all, you guys seem to practice Mr. Cummings' ways. I don't know why you didn't pick up the good things. Or I pick up things and tweak it. You know. He can't read, but he can build things better than anybody in that LA. And some of his strip malls are still up, and they remodeled everything around it, but they didn't tear his down because they trying to figure out why it didn't even move on the earthquake. And they can't see what he put in there. Because if they could see it, he wouldn't have passed regulations because it hadn't been invented yet. So you have to know that by the time you're 36, you'll have made the most money you'll ever make. Who cares if you keep getting raises through the age 60? You made your most money through age 36 because of inflation. And your raises is just $1 here, $2 there, $10 there. By the time that first entry level position, when you first got it, it was like what, $20, $30? Day one, been there 10 years. What you making? What, 40? Did you get $10? Total raise? You stayed there until you retired, right? You started when you was 20. You worked till you were 65. See, that didn't work very well. We think, okay, the VA and Kaiser are the hospitals that pay the most. I beg to differ. The military hospital does. Oh, you thought you had to go sign up to be in the Air Force? Your mama was in the Air Force. Almeida was in the military, in their civilian clothes. Most of the doctors on that base are civilians. The nurses on the base, the active duty ones, when they come out the military, they have to go to school. The doctors have to go to school before they come. Then they learn to shoot the M16, or they just go work. In that, if you had listened, you'd be getting your disability check right about now, too, from the Air Force. And a little Social Security check right this second. But you think I'm stupid. I wonder how long I worked in there before Mama ruined me. I think that thing was about 2 years or less. Best decision I ever made in my life. Yeah, that and to turn OSI down for any more stings. Yeah, they know I was in that MKU. That's why they had so much fun interrogating me. But see, what they did is they used it on pregnant women that volunteered for the. So you just want money. You didn't even give a fuck about the baby. You one of them people that go down to the mall like you and Jeffrey. Yeah, you've been doing that a long time, Michelle. But you did it with your baby. Then I put that MKU in there. It's supposed to create soldiers that can disconnect from their mind and handle the mission. Well, now I see why they thought I was brilliant when I escaped the OSI agents. Twice. I didn't run away. I told them where I was going to be. They just didn't. They told me not to, and I said, I ain't doing what y'all said. I says, well, ever comes reports, sir, no, sir. They thought I was playing. Airman, you will. I was like, I don't have to report again, I don't think. And I didn't. That's that logic. And I wasn't even doing logic puzzles yet. I just been in Michelle's house. This time when we have our experience with the agents, Michelle, it won't be fraud, waste, and abuse. I don't think you seem to understand what you've done to yourself. See, since you're retired, in order to fire you would be to stop that pay. You didn't get it? Why you running around trying to steal money from people? Popping your fingers for a nickel over breakfast? Looking at me like I'm a shining nickel. You had enough money to pay your rent and everything if you did your bills right. You just like to wait and have me send you that every month, another $300 for your car or some shit like that. I was sending you about $700, $800, maybe $1,000 a month, Michelle. I mean a year. That's too much of my money. Because Jeffrey was sending you some too. Plus, I'd send you gifts on holidays. Send your other daughter and your grandkids some money too. See, you cost too much motherfucking money, ho. I ain't asked for no real love. I just asked for a real mother. I mothered your kids, but I love them for real too. See, that's what y'all don't get. When I lived in the house with all of y'all, with the three of you, think about it. I didn't even consider what have you done for me lately. What have you done for me when we all lived together? I know you didn't do anything, so what I did think, after that, was what the fuck I want you around for then? I'm tired of making goddamn cheese crackers, Tony. Jeffrey, I don't give a fuck if you don't give a fuck about my PTSD. You can kiss your own ass. Michelle, last time I had some good news about me, you said, what about me? And then told me something real horrible. Tried to disconnect my subconscious from the conscious. Purposely. And I realize now why I used to wake up with such horrible thoughts. You was playing tape recorders in my sleep. So you've done some real bad abuse. You're worse than that motherfucking man in that hospital in Canada. Is that where you sent your daddy? I'm gonna look it up. Didn't nobody tell you to take your ass down there and do that to me? And then that was while you was pregnant with me. Then when I was 6 years old, you almost killed me like Blue Ivy down there. Did you see how Michael Jackson's song started? The middle of the song is the middle of the timeline. So it starts in the past and it comes to a fruition in the front, in the future. Y'all might think my mouth's a motor, but I'm not rubbing any shoulders. You make sure of that. I haven't slandered any of you. Slander constitutes lies. Defamation of character constitutes having lied. Somewhere along this way, Tony, your children might turn you in. You know why? Because we give them, kids do what they see. And at first, they saw you help your mama hurt your sister. So what they're thinking is, which one of them are you going to have help hurt the other one? And then which one are you going to have hurt those two little bitty babies? That's all they're thinking. But guess what I give them? A fresh idea in the making, a new choice. When this goes down, I don't know anything about those babies. From Quincy on down. Dayon got his dumb ass on the list. So did William. Just because. I don't want no motherfuckers coming by me. But y'all Quincy's and you and Meccas and things, they're going to do an investigation, so it doesn't really save you. So you think real good. When you go back and watch my videos, you listen to how I articulate. Or else you're not going to win the OSI agents, okay? When you listen, don't be listening with your pissed off motherfucking head. Or she'll be in that jail with your mama and your grandmama. And probably that other grandmama of mine. Because y'all didn't know jail don't give a fuck how old you are. Didn't nobody care how old I was. And that's not why I'm doing it. I'm doing it because I don't need nobody coming after me. I don't care how much money you got, Janet. Guess who has more? the U.S. Air Force. And my motherfucking regulations. And even if Michelle wasn't in it, it's against the law to ostracize military personnel. Stupid ass Lila and Walter. Michelle did 20-something years. You did too, Leslie. You ain't protect your wife. Matter of fact, you ain't even let me get the paperwork so I can fix my military paperwork. So you're retaliating too, huh, nigga? Well, you better say hello to the H to the I to the B. Because you ain't gonna have no more benefits. You lose stuff like that, didn't you know? That health insurance you got right now, that's for honorably discharged people. Military personnel that's becoming of the military, not unbecoming of a sailor. So you lose you and Michelle. You'll be indigent in that jail on the 61st day if you don't lose it just because of the regulation of the Navy and the regulation of the Air Force, Michelle. Oh, it'll work either way. Personnel specialists work across the board. After I'm done with my part, your branch will handle you. I done already read the part for you, Michelle. Oh, I can look up Navy too. That's not the problem. And we're going to look up Navy and Marine for you and your stolen valor ass, Derek. Because your bitch ass said you was in the Marines when I was in the Air Force, and then you get out of jail for the 18th million time, and you think you've been in the sailor just because you was on a ship. You was not a sailor with your cousins. We had 3 branches and 1 college. Don't you ever try to give me my memory. The MKU must have worked on my bitch ass. That's why I fought them damn dogs like that. Those 2 men and those 3 girls. I'm trying to figure out what the fuck. So that coma and that breakdown you tried to give me. Oh, it broke down, but I breaks up. With the likes of all of you. And in that, you're all complacent in ruining my career, too. You all lied. Nobody stood up. And they was like, I don't understand why none of y'all's people go to jail. The OSI agent said that to me. So they already know you out there fucking kids, Lila and Walter. They do. I keep trying to tell you that. I got a couple of phone calls in from that 402 area code. Y'all on it too. Y'all is very well aware that my mama's trying to kill me. I think Derek's brother came here with my homeboy CJ. Because when he opened up and talked, he had a lot of manners like Derek. On accident. Mannerisms. Not manners, mannerisms. But he was very known. He was nice. Whoever he was. It's against the law to ostracize. Cummings, Nebraska? Can you hear me? That's why I don't know why you're raiding the phone. I talk to your bitch ass every motherfucking day. Or at least you have opportunity to hear me talk every motherfucking day. Don't call me no over and over. Don't call at all. This is 2020 motherfucking 4. get on there too. You ostracize me too, Catherine and Janet. It's against the law. You guys are very well aware of my condition right this second. And if not, too bad. Have something good to say when the airports come. They know who I am. That's why my blood type ain't in my record, but it's on my dog tag. They know exactly what you did, Michelle. Oh, I had that boy for my father. And I love that boy. He was the best daddy that I had. Because that's why I'm nice. And y'all thought I didn't know how to stand up for me? So I didn't mean to get on here this long. It's already triggering. I came on here to say, it ain't like they're going to knock on the door tomorrow. But it ain't like you going to wake up. You have to wake up every day expecting them. To see them watching you, they're going to come talk to you, or they're just going to come get you. That's the difference in what all of y'all try to do to me. Now, something happened to me, this whole Facebook is on. March Air Force, all this motherfucker is on retaliation. That's my memo for record right there. Peace out.